Welcome to the second video on converting a smaller unit to a larger unit. In our last video, we basically took an example where we took a line which is 1 meter long and we learned how to describe 10 centimeters or 1 decimeter in meters. We learned that, right? So each small decimeter is nothing but 1 by 10 meters, right? Each decimeter. And if you do a bit of math, so each decimeter that we figured out was 1 by 10 meters, right? And you can also write this, or if I say the small part, each of these small parts is 1 by 10 meter. If we further simplify it, if we divide 1 by 10, we get the value 0.1 meters, right? So anyways, in this particular video, we will learn a simpler way of working out these problems, how to convert a smaller unit into a larger unit. So far in our previous videos, we've used a formula to convert a large unit to a small unit by the formula value of large unit times conversion factor. So far we've used this formula, but now we are going to use a different formula if we are to convert a smaller unit into a larger unit. Now what do we need? First of all, we need the value of the small unit. Why do we need the value of small unit? Because that is what we have to convert. So what is the value of the small unit here? So the smaller unit is centimeter and the larger unit is a meter here in this first example. The value of small unit is 5. And the second thing that we need is a conversion factor. Now what is conversion factor? I hope you remember from your previous classes, we've done a lot of work on this. Now conversion factor is number of smaller units found in one large unit. Now in this case, centimeter is the smaller unit. How many centimeters are found in one large unit or 1 meter? So for this particular problem, the conversion factor will be number of centimeters in 1 meter. So 1 meter has how many centimeters, and the conversion factor becomes 100. There are 100 centimeters in 1 meter. Now we have figured out the value of Vs and Cf, and the formula that we use to convert a small unit into a large unit is this. You divide the value of the small unit by the conversion factor, and the value of the small unit for this problem is 5, and you have to divide it by 100. So you can also write it like 5 upon 100. So what you can conclude from here is 5 centimeters is equal to 5 upon 100 meters. Now let us simplify it. If you simplify it, if you divide 5 upon 100, what do you get? You get 1 upon 20 meters. So 5 centimeters is 1 upon 20 meters. What have I done? I've simply divided 5 and 100, right? And I get 1 upon 20. I've simplified it. Now if you further simplify it, if you divide 1 by 20, you can actually convert it into decimals. And 5 centimeters will become 0.05 meters, right? If you divide 1 by 20. So 5 centimeters becomes 0.05 meters. I hope in this video I've taught you two things in which you might have learned well, which is what is the formula that we use? Value of the small unit divided by the conversion factor. Any small unit can be converted into a large unit by using this particular formula, value of the small unit divided by the conversion factor. Now let us look at two more examples, and we'll take two simple examples. And these are conversion flowcharts that we can make use of. Now let us try to convert 50 grams into tons. Right, let's try this, or let's make it even a little more simpler. Rather than using a large number of conversion factors, let us try to convert 50 kilograms into tons. And let's go down and use some blank space, and here let's start. So this is our example B, 50 kilograms. Let's convert them into tons, right? Now the value, what do we need? We need the value of the small unit, and we need the conversion factor. And the mathematical operation that we use to convert a large unit to a small unit is always the division operator. We always divide. So the value of the small unit here, which is the small unit, kilogram is the small unit. What is its value? Its value is 50. And what is the conversion factor here? Where the conversion factor is the number of the small unit, number of small units in one large unit. So how many kilograms are found? How many kilograms are found in 1 ton? Now, where do we get the conversion factor from? Well, we've already done the conversion flowcharts, and let's go up to the conversion flowchart for mass. So how many kilograms? So here we have kilograms are found in 1 ton. So there are two conversion factors. This is conversion factor number 1 here, and this is conversion factor number 2. So first of all, we convert from kilograms to quintals, and then we convert those values into tons. So our conversion factor is 100. Kilograms to quintals is 100 times, and 10 quintals make a ton, times 10. And the conversion factor for this problem becomes 1000, right? Because we have practiced a lot of these conversion factors in our previous classes, I hope you shouldn't have much problem. So the conversion factor here becomes 1000, right? Now we use the formula Vs divided by Cf, value of the small unit divided by the conversion factor. Now what is the value of the smaller unit? It's 50, and we will divide 50 by 1000, right? So you can say that 50 kilograms is equal to 50 upon 1000 tons. But we always have to simplify. We cannot stop our problem here. So we must simplify. So let's cancel this out, and we get 1 upon 20 yet again. Right? We get 1 upon 20. So 50 kilograms is equal to 1 by 20 tons. And if you further simplify it, what do we get? We get 50 kilograms equals 0.05 tons. So I hope by these two examples I have sufficiently explained to you how a smaller unit is converted into a larger unit. I will see you in some other video.